I've built 3 lawn care locations and have done $1.6 million in sales. I'm telling you right now, the 5 problems keeping you under $500,000 in revenue have nothing to do with your mower, your truck, or your marketing. It's you. Let me explain. Here's the deal. I talk to lawn care business owners every single week. Coaching calls, my school community, comments on this channel, and the same 5 problems come up over and over again. These are the 5 ceilings that keep lawn care businesses trapped between $100,000 and $500,000. And I'm going to break down each one to tell you why it's killing your business and give you the thinking shift you need to break through it. If you're a lawn care professional who wants to build a real business and scale past $500,000 to not just create an extra job for you, stay locked in. This video is for you. So let's talk about the first one. You won't stop doing the work. This is the biggest one, and I'm putting it first on purpose. You started this business because you're a hard worker. You can outwork anybody. You mow faster. You edge cleaner. You care more than any team member does that you've ever hired. And that's exactly why you're stuck. Here's the thing most people don't understand about scaling. When you're on the mower, you're trading your time for $30 to $50 an hour. But when you're off the mower and focused on selling, hiring, and building systems, your time is worth $200 to $500 an hour. Every hour you spend mowing is an hour you're not spending on activities that actually grow the business. I see guys tell me all the time, Will, I can't afford to hire someone to replace me. And my answer is you can't afford not to, because as long as you are the one doing the work, you are the ceiling. Your business can only grow as big as your body can handle. And that's not a business, that's a job with a truck payment. The shift here is this. You are not the best mower operator in your company. You are the leader, and your job is to build people who can do the work so you can focus on things only you can do, which is selling, building systems, and developing your team. You aren't a leader yet until you've led a leader who's led a leader. Duplication is what builds success. Reason number 2, when you were solo, your pricing worked because your overhead was a truck payment and gas. Every dollar came home with you, but the moment you started to hire, everything changed. Workers' compensation, payroll taxes, insurance, admin costs, uniforms, equipment wear, all of it stacks up fast. The data shows that solo operators can run to 40 to 50% profit margins pretty easily. But once you start scaling past a few $100,000 in revenue with a team, if you're not careful, your margins can shrink to 5 to 10%. And at that point, you're working harder, managing more headaches, and making less money than you did by yourself. The reason this happens is because most lawn care companies and owners price based on what they think the customer will pay, or worse, what the competitors are charging. That is backwards. You need to know your cost per man hour. You need to know your overhead as a percentage of revenue. And you need to price based on your numbers, not somebody else's. Here's a simple gut check. If you can't tell me right now what it costs you per hour for a crew on a lawn, including drive time, labor burden, and equipment, you are flying blind. So let's test it. In the comments below right now, I want you to put what you are charging per man hour as your per man hour rate. Flying blind with team members on payroll will sink you. Price for value, not volume. The business that races to the bottom on price are the ones that close in 2 years. Reason number 3, you have no systems. Between 20 and 40 customers, you can get away with running everything out of your phone in your head. You know every property, you know every lawn, you remember every detail. You text the invoices and figure it out as you go. But somewhere past 40 accounts, it all begins to break. You forget who you invoiced. You can't remember if the crew did the Johnson property on Tuesday or Wednesday. Your phone is your CRM, your calendar, your sales tool, and your to-do list all at once, and none of it talks to the other. This is the wall that kills most lawn care businesses. It's not a lack of customers. It's not a lack of skill. It is simply a lack of systems. Here's what I mean by systems. A system is a documented, repeatable process that someone other than you can follow and get the same result. Your morning crew launch, that's a system. Your sales process from lead to signed customer, that's a system. Your quality check after every mow, that is a system. If the process only lives in your head, it's not a system. It is dependency on you. And if it depends on you, it doesn't scale. Only systems scale. I'll go even further. You're never going to open a second location, hire a general manager, or step away from daily operations until you have systems in your place that will run without you touching them. The business has to work the same whether you're there or not. Your goal isn't to be the best lawn guy. Your goal is to build a machine that produces consistent results without you being the engine. Reason number 4, you're hiring hands, not building people. The number one struggle in this industry across every survey, every form, every coaching call I've been on is finding and keeping reliable team members. Over a third of lawn care business owners say they're running understaffed, and most of them, they blame the labor market. But here's the truth. The problem isn't that good people don't exist. The problem is that most lawn care businesses don't give people a reason to stay. You hire someone, hand them a trimmer, and say, follow me, and wonder why they leave in 3 weeks. People don't quit jobs. They quit environments where they don't feel valued and where they can't see a future. This is where I will challenge you. My question for you is, how much time do you spend developing your team? Not training them on how to edge. I mean, actually developing them as people, teaching them leadership, giving them a career path, showing them what their future looks like if they grow with you. At Military Lawn Cuts, our mission is that we are all in to grow, serve, give, and be a blessing. We're not just cutting grass, we're building people. And when your team members know that you actually care about their growth as a person, not just their output on a mower, they stay, they buy in, and they become leaders. Pay your people well, treat them with respect, invest in their development, and stop looking at team members as an expense. They are the product. In a service business, your people are the business. And finally, the last one, reason number 5, you don't know your numbers. This one is quiet. It doesn't scream at you like a broken mower or a no-show team member. It just slowly bleeds your business dry. Most lawn care companies and owners tell me their revenue. Very few can tell me their net profit margin. Even fewer can tell me their cost per acquisition for a new customer, their revenue per man hour, and their overhead as a percentage of revenue. And here's why this matters. Revenue is vanity. Profit is sanity. I've seen guys doing $700,000 in annual revenue and taking home less than a solo operator would doing $150,000 because they never learn to manage the money side of the business. The typical net profit margin for a lawn care business ranges from 5 to 25%, depending on size, services, and how well the operation is run. But most owners don't calculate net profit the right way. They look at what's in the bank account and think that's profit. It's not. Net profit is what's left over after you pay yourself as a reasonable salary if you'd have to hire someone for $70,000 to replace you for what you do. That $70,000 is a cost of doing business. Whatever is left, that number is your actual profit. You don't need a finance degree. You simply need a weekly habit of reviewing 3 numbers: total revenue, total expenses, and what's left over. If you're not doing this right now, you are guessing. And guessing with 25 team members and 6 figures in monthly overhead is a dangerous game. So let me tie this all together. 5 reasons your lawn care business is stuck under $500,000 in revenue is: number 1, you won't stop doing the work. 2, you're pricing like you're still solo. 3, you have no systems. 4, you're hiring hands instead of building people. 5, you don't know your numbers. Every single one of these has the same root cause. It's you. You are the ceiling to how big your operation will get. The business will only grow as fast as you grow. So be all in to grow yourself and become the best version of you. If this hits home, here's what I want you to do. Drop a comment below and tell me which of these 5 are you struggling with the most right now. I read every comment and I'll point you in the right direction. And if you're serious about building a real operation with systems, not just theory, check out Home Service Scalers. The link is in the description below. It's a community I built specifically for lawn care professionals who are done guessing and ready to scale.